AT Network presents the Culture Conversation podcast. Today I got a guy that's a veteran in film and TV. My guy Dennis here, man. Man, thank you and welcome to the Culture Conversation.
Yo, thank you for having me on here, man. I really appreciate it. I was checking out your page. I'm like, she got a lot of followers.
That's mostly coming from working at Live Nation for so long, posting concerts and stuff all the time, touring. I meet people from all over, and then being on TV. You know, those things combined, you know, that'll really be a good draw for you.
I need that draw.
But man, salute to you, man, because you have really helped build a lot of careers, and I love the fact because, you know, us being Detroit players, man, it's like it warms my heart. I'm happy to see so many of our people really excelling, and you know, a lot of it ties to you. So like, really, man, let's get into a few things, but I just want the people to know, like, where you from and a little bit about your upbringing, just so they can get to know you.
Well, I've been in Detroit from New York since 5th grade. Basically, I'm a West Side dude. Mm-hmm. Went to Ford, went to school in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Came back here and just started living my life, man.
Did you you went to college in North Carolina?
Yeah.
So that's like Salim and them. So where'd you go?
So I went to NC State first, and
okay.
then I went to Livingstone.
Okay.
So yeah, I love Livingstone. It was a dope place. It was like a different world.
Got you.
You know.
Got you.
I love it there. Livingstone was I try not to cuss, but it was the ish.
No, you can speak how you speak, man. We don't censor nobody.
I know, but I'm trying to stop, man.
Oh, I don't use profanity, so it's like, but I don't censor nobody.
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to literally be a better me.
Got you.
You know.
So you're on your path.
I've been on a path for 19 years.
Got you.
A real path.
So how was it? I remember it was different, man. Henry Ford, that's a special community. I had some friends that went there. Their moms was teachers there. Miss Bradley. I don't know if you remember Miss Bradley.
So you talk about Dave, you know?
Yeah, I know. You know Dave, and that's funny.
So Pete, like his dad.
Yeah.
And I tell him and his brothers all the time.
David and Brad.
So his dad came to our career day because his mom was the Spanish and French teacher.
Yep.
And, you know, he tried to hoop, too.
Yep.
So I hooped.
Tried.
Well, you know, he was okay.
Because he didn't play any sports well.
You know, he was okay. You know, but his dad came to our career day, and his dad used to work for Detroit Edison. Mm-hmm. And he showed us how much he made in a year. Mm-hmm. And that was the first time I ever seen a black dude that wasn't an athlete, was not a rapper or a drug dealer, that I had connections to their family that made like 6 figures.
Yeah. His dad, the reason I know him because my dad and his dad knew each other.
Yeah.
So that's how I met them, was because of our fathers.
Yeah, so that was really you know, I told Dave that, like, your dad don't even really know how he touched me with that. And then, like, even with one of my close friends, her dad was a doctor. Mm-hmm. And when I was in high school, I remember going out to their house, and I looked at the house, and I'm like, you mean to tell me this how people live? Because, like, growing up here in Detroit, I lived on Asbury Park and 8 Mile. Mm-hmm. And my cousin Sean lived in Southfield. So we were the only two. I mean, we had, like, most of our family in New York, so he was, like, the person that I would see all the time.
Yeah.
And it was like, I just wanted to. My uncle he was an engineer. He never showed me his pay stubs, but that was the first time. Like, I just wanted to be able to live in Southfield. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to have a house.
Man, you know that was like a goal back in the day, because like you didn't even see black people. Like, people in Southfield had swimming pools. That was just like, wow.
Yeah, but you know, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to live in Southfield. Yeah. And then when I went to Bloomfield, I'm like, dog, this is how they live.
Whole nother level.
Yeah, it's levels to everything.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people that, like, it's levels to everything you do in life. Like, you look at the movies, You see people that make movies, and you see people that make movies.
Yeah.
And at DR2, we make movies.
Man, it blew my mind when you talk about movies, because I used to work for Disney Marvel Studios too. Mm-hmm. And then like I've shot independent films and things of that nature. I've worked on like even doing Dave Chappelle specials, and like we shot that, you know, and being a part of that stuff. But to be on a Marvel set and you talking about $250 million movies, full craft, full production, and you know the way that it's shot, the level of cameras and just coloration, just those, it blew my mind. I know God sent me during that period of time to Atlanta to see that so that I can help build that up here in our state. Yeah. And it's just like amazing. Like any of us that's worked in this industry, and if you doing any type of movies or films or anything, it's like figure out how to get on that level of a set. It's gonna take you. It's gonna just say, oh, I can accomplish that. It's gonna take you to a whole nother level.
I think when it comes to me though, like I've never been a superhero movie kind of guy. So I've never watched a Marvel movie. I've never seen Planet of the Apes. I never saw Star Wars. I never saw Superman. I never saw Batman. I saw the one Batman, the one when he went into the cave and they pulled him up, he got out. But that's it. I always like stuff like The Godfather. You know, Love Jones and stuff.
You like drama?
That. I like drama. I like real life. Yeah. You know, so like I'll go on a Marvel set and be like, oh, it's dope.
But some of that, whether we know it or not, is real life though. If you into technology, if you go on some of these military bases and stuff like that, some of the stuff is real life.
But it's not my life.
I hear you, but I'm just saying, like, us as a people, we need to see all aspects.
Yeah, but I don't knock it. I don't never knock what nobody do. Like, got you. I live in this world of my world. Yeah. You know, and it just, the best way I could put it is like, when I watch Superman, I do know, like, if you ask me right now, do I think a dude out here that could fly? Yeah, I think it's a dude out here could fly. I think it's probably a bunch of dudes out here could fly. We probably don't even see them. Like, I believe that it's UFOs. I believe in all that. I do. Right? Because I look at it like, my God is so dope. He didn't just make me. He didn't just make you. Like, he really made a roach. A roach is really little and fast as hell, right? And you be thinking like,
I ain't trying to see them no more though.
Yeah, you probably never seen them. I don't know.
Oh, roaches?
I don't know.
Nigga, I didn't see plenty of roaches.
But like, even,
I'm sure you've dated a chick back in the day that had, and the roaches come out of the basement and you read about that boy. Don't front, dog.
No, I literally just told. I don't know who was on. I think I was on the phone with China. I literally told this story about when I was in college. I came home. We had a game, and I remember I met this girl at the warehouse.
Oh, downtown.
At the warehouse.
Little bad little joint too.
Listen, bro. So we go to her crib.
Be the nastiest.
Listen, bro. We go, and this is how we got on it, because we were filming in the new houses downtown. So we had to come up on French Road, and I remember coming up on French Road
on the east side.
Right.
94 on French Road?
Yes. Listen, bro. So, literally, I go in her house, and her father talking, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, we about to go to the movies, hold on, shebang. And I'm like, can I use the bathroom? And she said, yeah. So I go in the bathroom. I cut the light on, and they everywhere. So I whip out my thingy, and I just start peeing on all of them. I was terminating the whole bathroom, right? So, and this is how you know you young and trifling, bro. I'm still like, so, yo, what we doing now? And dog, I'm telling you, this is my trifling stage. Because you know, when you like 19 years old, you get in some coochie and you thinking that, you know, and she was bad.
You see stuff on the floor or something, like, you know, she danced.
So I'm like, I cannot take this girl to my mama house. So we go to the Easy Rest on Telegraph, bro. I would never forget this story, bro. And And the fucked up part, it was really, really good. It was really good. And I remember coming home for like another break, like spring break, and I'm like, I want to call her so bad. If cell phones was not prevalent then, beepers was in, but cell phones is just like right out when you spending like $5 a minute or something.
The money card.
Yeah, man. But man, that the roaches, man. I didn't. Oh God, that was crazy.
You look past it though.
I did, and so did her baby daddies. she had 3 kids. You know, but yeah, that was my trifling stage rap.
Man, you knew you wasn't trying to. Man, you knew that was a quick little move. She's at that warehouse getting it in.
She was so cute. I don't even know her name, bro. But I remember she was so cute, and her body was banging. She had like really, really pretty feet. I'm like, man, this girl is banging, and she had roaches. I'm like, I don't care.
She been trying to get out the hood. That's why she got them kids. She killed and she trying to get out the hood. And you played her.
I would have got killed if I'd have took a roach home. My mother would have murdered me, bro. My mother would have murdered me. Like, where these joints coming from? Like, you and your kid, you getting out my house. Like, you not doing that to me, man. I went to New York with this lady named Michelle Moore. So Michelle write books, dope author, you know. And she was like, at the time, she was like one of my closest friends at the time. And we went to New York, and, you know, man, she already had relationships in New York. I had my family in New York, but I didn't know the book game in New York. Yeah. It's a difference. It's a different world.
Yeah.
So
that book game was moving in the 90s. That was in the 90s?
Well, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Right? So then what happened was I went back there, and I didn't have no money, but I went by myself, and I remember having like 75 books, and I sold them books at like right near the 2 line in the Bronx, and I sold them really quick. And then I met this new guy that was selling books, and that was buying books, and he was distributing books like through New York, through Philly, through Baltimore, all the way down to Florida. And he was like, how many more of them books you got? And I'm like 10 books. He said, man, if you could bring me 10,000 of these books, I'll give you $50,000. So I come home, and that's when Triple Crown was really doing what it was doing. And I'm looking in the book, trying to see where they would get their books printed at. I ended up finding out they were getting their books printed in Ann Arbor at this place called Malloy. So I go to Malloy, and they was like, you could get 10,000 books for, you get 10,000 books for 75 cents a book. And it was like an $800 setup fee. So basically a little bit over 8 G's. And Marcel, friend, mom, and dad gave me the money to go get the books.
Dang, that's love.
But I ended up selling the books for $6 a book instead of the $5 a book. And just being real, bro, it was like that kind of changed my life. It kept me from getting like really messed up. Yeah. But that's when it all started. So the books was like the first thing. So then, you know, I started doing plays, and then when I started doing plays, I did a play called He Said, She Said from the book.
That's when I first I think one of the first time we actually had met. We met. I came out. It was something with Ty.
Ty Hopkins.
Yeah, it was something with Ty, and we met. And then the next time we connected, it was a long time after. The first time we met, I was in college, and Ty was doing something. He was running something. It's one of them stores on the west side.
Strictly's.
Yeah, I think it was Strictly's.
Yeah. And
he did something, and you was there. And then the next time we met was at Chanel's. She had something for Sheffield. Okay. And then we met downtown. Okay. And that was more of the recent. And then I was like,
that was Chanel and Chantel, right? Chantel Nelson. Chantel, yeah. You said Chanel, Chantel, yeah. Yeah, that was at the.
I think it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, but it was at Dennis Archer Jr.'s.
Yeah.
But when I did the play, we did the play, and that, like I tell you, like this entertainment thing is tricky because when I did the play, the first time we did the play, we did that 1515 Broadway. We sold out 3 shows. We thought that's how it go. You do a play, people come. So we did good there. Then we went to Mississippi, did the play. Nobody came. So then I owed a bunch of people a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Then we come back home, and literally a lady named Melissa Talbert and me had like kind of connected, and she helped me out with a lot of stuff, and I ended up being able to pay back everybody the money I owed them. Then we did another play. Play did good.
This is something else that you saying that I watched Tyler Perry stuff, and he talked about too, like when you really getting going, especially the plays or film or TV, where you getting investors or getting people to loan money or invest in it, and you lose sometimes.
It wasn't loan with me. Like it would be like the actors. Like I wasn't borrowing money to do the plays.
Yeah,
I was funding them myself.
Okay,
so we'd do a play. The play don't do good. Now you got a bunch of actors that need to get their money.
They need to get paid.
And then you could tell them like, you like, look, I'm gonna pay you. It'll be a payment plan, but I'm gonna pay you. And then you had some actors that would be like, okay. And then as soon as they walk out, they call your phone like, yo, I need my bread now. I don't want to do no payment plan. And you like, I don't got it. So then that's when social media started going crazy. So then everybody was dogging me on social media except for like 3 people.
Damn.
So it was like China.
That's tough.
It was like China, Lee Master Spratling, and Velda Hunter. Those were the only 3 that like stood with me. And
you gotta have tough skin in this game.
Well, you gotta have a lot, and you gotta have a lot of God, a lot of prayer, and you need your support system.
Yeah. So
when we did, when all that happened, I remember being dogged out. And then we end up doing the show at the music hall. And that show sold out. It was me, Velda, China, Christopher Williams, Tara from Love and Hip Hop, Royce Reed. It was like all of them. We had all of them at the music hall, and I sold it out. And then
Royce she was on fire during that time too.
Yeah, she about to be on fire again too.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah.
But we did that. And then I started doing movies. And then
what was the first movie you did?
True Law. That
was the first one.
Yeah, that was after one of my books. So we did True Law. We did it with this guy. He said he knew a bunch. We do a movie premiere at the Star Theater. Sell out the whole Star Theater. Got $70,000. The movie cost me $10,000. Only for him to come in 30 minutes after the movie's supposed to start. We throw the movie on. It don't play. So then I redo the movie, just redid the whole movie. As soon as we about
it wasn't in the right file?
No, the dude was on some bull crap, bro. He didn't even, man, it was just like so much BS with that. Yeah. So we end up redoing the movie, and right when I'm about to do the premiere, he dropped the bootleg copy of my movie out in the streets with different actors.
See, you talking about some stuff that hits me too, because I did my first independent movie I did by myself. When I say by myself, I mean like my team. So let me say it differently. The first independent movie I did with my team, we also did a release in the, rent out the theater, did the same thing. And then the star of the movie, the lead, didn't come to the premiere. He is having issues with the fact of he did some stuff on set, and I checked him about it with a young lady, made her uncomfortable, all that type of stuff, trying to push on her, whatever. And we had some situations, and then he didn't come to that. And then I had investors set up for the marketing. So I was paid to shoot the movie out of my pocket, and then we was gonna do a tour, and I had the marketing dollars set up. Investors pulled out because he wasn't there. It's like, well, the lead ain't supporting it, because you're usually have your lead and a few other people that go out with you. Man, messed the bread up. He in some real trouble now, but man, that was a terrible experience, dude.
Yeah, but like it's funny because once I really did True Law and did True Law over, I think it was like Moolah had started doing some stuff, and we was like going back to back with movies. And then like when he did Plug Love, it was like,
I love that movie.
You know, they did Plug Love, and I was like, oh my God, that was like, you know,
he did Buffs too, didn't he?
He did Buffed Up. He did
because my boy Ray and all them, we grew up together. Yeah,
because he went to King.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Played football.
Yeah.
So
we played together. That's my dog. So it's like,
was Kenny at King with y'all too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kenny was my business partner at Opium.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? So it's like we did that. They were doing that, and then I did First Lady. And that's when I
seen First China in that one, right?
Yeah,
I saw First Lady. I like that a lot.
We did First Lady, and that's when we caught fire. And I remember, bro, like I'd be doing the audition, and I'm doing the audition, and I remember, like, I may not say nothing, I may not treat you funny, I may not ever bring it up.
Yeah.
But when girl had wrote this bad thing on me on the internet, I remember reading every comment. 274 comments.
God,
I read every one. And this one dude was like, we need to string that bitch ass nigga up and hang him.
What?
And when he said that, I just was like, alright. So then I do an audition, and he comes to the audition.
Oh, he can?
Yeah. and I remember telling Velda, like, yo, that nigga dude. And she said, no, he didn't. If you know Velda, that's how she said it. She like, he got balls, T. I said, yeah, but watch this. And we had so many people at that audition, I made him wait until the last person.
The last person.
And he waited. And then when he got there, bro, to me, I was like, you don't even know what you said, bro. Like, you really came to my audition and you know what you said. And he was like, that's how I felt at the time. I felt like you was a scammer. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, this is a scam. I walked out.
Damn.
Like, fuck you.
You know what, though? I commend you for 2 reasons. Well, I ain't gonna say. We'll talk about it afterward. I'm still on the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk about that on camera. We'll talk about that another time.
Just, you know, but what people didn't understand, what people never understand, you pay somebody late, they go to the internet and talk about you, but they never talk about when you pay them. So now we have a thing with our company, we make sure you get paid when you get done. So when you get done, you get paid. You know, we haven't had no problems like that in 15 years.
Yeah.
But those are things that made me be the businessman I am. So then, you know, it was like kind of dope because the same people that was dogging me, I was distributing their movies.
What?
But see, the thing is, that's God.
Yeah.
Because
forgiveness. That forgiveness was for you, though.
The forgiveness was all for me.
It was all for you
because it was eating me up, bro.
Yeah.
It was killing me. You know, when you walking around with a grudge on your shoulder all the time, you walk around, I don't like this dude, I don't like her. That's not good.
Because it's blocking stuff spiritually.
It's blocking God. It's blocking because what people don't know, man, every single person in here have wronged somebody. And even if you don't know you wronged them, you probably did something that made somebody feel away. So, you know, if a person is, especially with men, we don't apologize and say, yo, bro, I apologize. I'm sorry. Yeah. We don't normally do that. We apologize by coming to your restaurant and eating with you. And then saying, yo, your food good, bro. And you like, all right, thanks. And then y'all end up being cool from that point on. You know, because that's how guys apologize. Unless you, like, when you get a certain age and well, not even a certain age, when you get a certain level of who you are, and who you gonna be, you learn to say, yo, I apologize. Instead of waiting and saying it quickly.
I learned that about forgiveness, like, you know, it was probably like at the end of college, like my last year, when I learned those lessons. You know, because you know, high school, you know, we was his squad. It was like we ain't never forgive. It was on sight. period.
Yeah.
And then when you grow up, and then you had them serious God encounters. Because I got saved in college, and I had some major God encounters that really shifted my thoughts and my heart. Yeah. And so it's like, now I ain't say I was ever perfect, still not. But like, life was totally different for me. And that's when I learned, like, I saw that God start opening doors for me as I start changing. And that forgiveness piece was a big piece, like forgiveness with family, forgiveness from people that you had beef with in other hoods, all that bug crap.
Because it really be for nothing.
Yeah,
like
so ignorant.
Like
now.
it be you. Just because you forgive somebody don't mean that y'all have to be cool. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean y'all have to be friends. It just means like, yo, if I see you, what up? I love you. You good. Because the more love you give in life, the more you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. So I think what made DR2 special is it's not about Dennis. It's about the whole team. It's about, yo, let's make some dope movies. You don't got enough money to make a movie? Okay, I got a little bit of money. Let's make your movie.
And what is DR2 for people that don't know you? Like,
so it's just Dennis Reed, the Second Productions. We do movies, we produce TV shows, and then I own a company called 1919 Distribution.
Okay, I thought DR2 did the distribution part too. I was waiting for it to go on that. It's two separate things.
Yeah, so 1919 Distribution, I own that too. Mm-hmm. And then I'm a founder member of a company called Homestead Distribution.
I know about Homestead.
So like I started that with my cousin and two other guys. Mm-hmm. So just recently I just stepped off and just did 1919. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like no bad blood or nothing. It was just like more of me just wanting to take more control of my career.
Yeah.
Like I think that my partners at Homestead are amazing, but it just came to a point that I'm an artist and I know what we like, I know what we need, and I just said, let me just do what's best for Dennis. It's like that Jay-Z moment when he like, yo, I just gotta leave this and let Dame and Biz do it.
I'm one from Rockefeller to Rock Nation.
And it's not, it's not, I don't think it's hard feelings. Yeah. I don't think it's nothing bad. It's just, I think that sometimes in life, you have to really look at yourself and say, I gotta put me first at this moment.
Yeah.
And that's all it been with me. Like now it's like, I gotta put DR2 first. Like I gotta make Saya rich. I gotta make Levon rich. I gotta make China rich. I gotta make Lee rich. I gotta make DZ rich. That's like where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
And
you went from me to we.
Well, I always been that's probably been one of my biggest, probably always been a we thing for me. But I be doing the we thing with people that's not we. Yeah. Like when you have people that come around you. I just did a IG live about it yesterday. You have to be very protective of you when you get to a certain level, because people will gravitate to you just to use your name. And just because you think somebody good for you, they not all the time. So you gotta be like, I have to listen to my team when they say, yo, don't mess with dude. Let dude be. He not really for us. He not what we about. I gotta say, all right, period. Yeah. Because sometimes, like you would never hear me go on Instagram or Facebook and say, pray for me. Because you don't want everybody praying for you. You don't know God don't like that person. So don't pray for me. The people that I love, you can pray for me. And even people that are fans and say that they care about me, okay, pray for me. But sometimes people ain't even praying the right thing for you. So it'd be like, I won't ask for somebody to pray, because if somebody love you, they gonna pray for you regardless. And that's just how, I live my life. My mother was Jamaican and Panamanian, so she already thought differently. Yeah. And it's like, it's funny because my cousin here, he was 4 years younger than my mom. And just to hear the stories that he tell us, and he kick it with me and my sisters about, I'm like, yo, like, I know my family.
So was your upbringing very strict?
I had an upbringing of, you can't be no bitch. Like, my mother didn't accept you being no bitch. No. And it was, I had 5, it was me, my brother, and my 3 sisters. And you don't need no friends. You got siblings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if I
roll
don't
with your family.
If I don't like you, my sister better not like you.
Yeah.
My brother better not like you.
Yeah.
If my mama don't like you, we better not speak to you. You know, and the world different now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't understand. Like, you know, if you my guy and I fuck with you, if I really mess with you, you my guy, and you don't mess with him, I may be like, what up? But I'm not hanging with that dude.
Yeah, you rocking with your guy that wheels fall off.
But that's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know, and business sometimes that's not good. But in life, it's different. You know, because I look at it like, I know who I am. I know the power moves I can make. I know I can make you better than you are right now. I know this. I can't take that for granted. I can't play with somebody's feelings. I can't play with somebody's career. Because the moment I do that, God gonna take mine.
So you live by, first of all, you live by certain codes, and then the other thing is your relationship with God
is everything.
Yeah, that's your source. So
everything.
Same for me. Like, God is my source. So, you know, and my team, like, you met some of my team, and we don't play no games. We serious about each other, and I lean on my team a lot too, because we like a family.
Yeah.
You know, we know each other's entire families, and we locked in like that.
If you be in DR too, you will hear "I love you" a billion times on that day. Cause that's how I feel. You know, it's like I try to tell people, when we beefing. If it get outside that door, you not coming back in the door.
Got you.
Because in families, me and my siblings used to always get into it.
Yeah.
If it got outside of 20010 Asbury Park,
it's over.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
What goes on in our house stays in the house.
Yeah.
You know, because that way you could always.
It can always be repaired.
It can be repaired and not with outside noise.
Yeah. It can always be repaired.
Like social media got this world fucked up.
Yeah.
Listen, it got the world messed up because, like, you'll never really see dudes from Detroit beefing with other rappers. Because dudes from Detroit gonna kill you.
Yeah. And then, like, it's funny, like, Vaz was talking about this recently, like, I love the fact that the way our culture, musically, and everybody, even film, I mean, you helped create Tubi Capital here. Let's just keep it a buck. We're gonna give you that. Can we say that you comfortable with that?
I think honestly it's a collective of me and Moolah heavily.
Oh, I would tell him the same thing too.
It's me and Moolah heavily.
Yeah, facts.
But then when you really, like, when I think about what we have here, like, I know what I do and I know what Moolah have done.
Yeah.
But then when you hitting them with literally BZ, when you hitting them with literally Dewan Ford, when you hitting them with Kamal Smith or Renika McQueen or China, when you hitting them with Lee Master, you hitting them with Diesel, and you hitting them with the kids.
Diesel, come on, hold on, my dude. But I'm just saying how it popped off.
Yeah.
And then who has opened some doors for a lot of people. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have.
It came out of two camps, really.
Yeah, and I have, and Moolah have,
yeah,
and we still do. It's like,
and I'm not saying y'all was the first, because it was people doing already.
Al Newt came, and him and Baby Ray was doing their thing.
And I know Newt very well.
Darren Brown,
Brown.
But like the moves I'm making right now.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the moves you're making right now. Talk about it.
I mean,
that you can speak on. So what's going on? And then
it's just now the budgets are higher.
Okay.
The platform's about to be different.
Okay.
Way different.
It sounds like you got a new deal on the table. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, it's not even about the deals on the table. It's like when you can walk away from deals.
Yeah.
And still be like, okay. It's at a point right now that God understands how thankful I am.
So we have a lot of people in the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
and Detroit is the headquarters for the entertainment industry here. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
But we love everybody from Flint to Saginaw to Lansing. We love our whole state.
They're not us.
No, we love our whole state because we working on bringing everybody together. We love our whole state. Yeah. How does people that have acted in films, you know, all that things, but people be want to know, like, how do they get these film budgets? How do they get going with a small production company? Any advice for them? Like, how do they get going?
You have to start small and then promote your butt off. Mm-hmm. You gotta look at how, you know, Ebony Tate's. So she
I don't know if I know her.
So Ebony Tate, she played a lot of stuff for Mulan. She did a lot of stuff for DR2, right? But she just did.
Is that my homegirl, dark skin Ebony?
Dark skin.
I love Ebony. Right. She's one of my favorite. I didn't know what her last name was.
So Eb, if you ever pay attention to Eb,
she's a beast.
She promoted the crap out of Mother May I. Like, that was one of our biggest films this year.
Oh, no, I don't know. I was thinking about the other. Okay, I don't know her. I just looked her up.
Bro, she promoted. Moolah promotes. Your promoting arm gotta be so dope. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what DR2 is really working on heavily right now, spending the bag on promotion.
Is that marketing side?
Yeah, marketing is everything. Like, if your film, so you use, for example, the Marvel joints, and you like, yo, the budget on that mug is $200 million. Mm-hmm. Okay. You think the whole movie budget is $200 million?
No, it's 50 going into marketing.
No, it's not. No, bro, you got it messed up. Like 110 of that is going into marketing. 90 is going to them. 110 million is going to go to marketing. Marketing is everything.
Yeah.
And the quicker we understand that.
Well, I get to see budgets. Line item wise, that ain't what went to marketing.
Okay, so you know better than me.
Yeah, I'm going by line items.
Like I could pull up one, like, I see shit. I'm like, that marketing thing, man, is everything in the world. You can have the best movie in the world. Like, I think First Lady 3 is amazing, but we didn't market it right. You know, but
you do have to. What you do as well. You do have to have a good product.
Yeah,
you do have to have a good product. So I think it's stages. Like, some people are stronger in other areas. Like, some people might be marketing gurus. Some people might be great at production or great writers, and they just can't get the visuals right. So it's just about building that proper team up too.
We're at DR2 now. We are both. We are all.
That's what's up.
That's the best thing. Like, we've been making money for a minute.
Yeah.
So it's not like, yo, we haven't been making money, but it's like, I want to be able to say I made $1 billion. I don't really, the other shit don't matter to me. I want to make billions and billions and billions of dollars. I want all my friends to have billions and billions of dollars. Like, when I look at companies like Microsoft and Apple and stuff like that, when from Microsoft, you know, it's like 8 billionaires came from that one company.
Yeah, it's the way they structure too. A lot of times that happens because those were the founders. Like, it might be one guy that was the owner, and then he said, if you guys, you know, help me launch this company, then y'all gonna get a percentage, or I'm gonna give you some stock options, and that's how it happens. Loyalty. If you loyal with somebody that got a vision and that work hard and push out, you ain't gotta own the company to get rich,
bro. But do you know how many millionaires come from Microsoft?
Yeah,
just millions.
Yeah,
you know, and that's the kind of company that DR2 has to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we have to be. We have to really, because we see what we doing now. You know?
We're on the same wavelength. I think just for me, I'm looking at how can I help create a strong ecosystem here in the state of Michigan.
Well, I mean, it start with you.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, it's funny because when I was really trying to help the world, I was losing. The moment I stopped and said, let me do this, and then help them do what they do. If you can't follow my blueprint, like, China is doing it very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's other people that have done it very well.
Mm-hmm.
But China is doing it very well. Lee is starting to do it very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be a good year.
So, like, how does somebody? You just gave the insight on how to get the production company going. You know, your advice. So, how does someone get distribution through you? So, all y'all pay attention to what he about to say on what he looks for and how you can get distribution.
So right now, it's different for me.
Okay.
I want to take good movies. They don't have to be great.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to be shot right.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to know your plan. Mm-hmm. So I need to know.
So they have to shot it first, then bring it to you finished product.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's the only way I'm taking it. Like when distribution is that part, production is the other part. So when you come to me and you say that you want me to pay for your movie, which I've done for a lot of people, I'm not doing that no more if you're not from my camp.
Gotcha.
You have to be from DR2.
Yeah.
Right? Or if you already distributed a movie with me and your movie did really well and we know that you are a good product, then I'll pay for your movie.
Because it's good business for you.
Yeah, I'll pay for your movie too.
Okay.
Right? But right now, I want to know your 3 celebrities in there. And they don't have to be celebrities. They could be your hood celebrities or whatever. Let's look at their Instagram. We want to be able to do a rollout now. We want to know how we could take these clips from your movies and put them out here. We need a plan.
Call me so I can come be just a bus driver. I just want small parts.
Man.
Just give me a couple small parts so I can come in and jump in a couple
You
movies.
be surprised. My homeboy, I went to my reunion last week and they was just like, dog, I just want to be there like this. I just want to be like this. I just want to bring the water. I'm like, man.
Yeah, I just want a couple small parts. I just want to come just one day. Come in.
You once you get that bug, bro, you're not gonna not want to do it.
I did the small parts in like films I produce because it's like
nobody else will do it, or you ain't gonna have to pay somebody, or somebody was.
Yeah, I did it because I ain't had no choice.
Yeah, but when you doing it,
I like acting now.
I don't ever want to be in front of the camera.
Yeah, I like acting.
This right here.
I like behind the scenes better.
Yeah, this right here is enough. Like, bro, I ain't gonna bed until like 3:30 last night, right?
Yeah.
And I like literally. I gotta be at we got rehearsal tonight at 8, and then I gotta finish this script because I'm on episode 3. Then I trying to get this stuff done if I can start filming in September.
See, we work similar because it's like what's today? Tuesday. We had just like this past weekend we had back-to-back shows, getting off at 2, 3 in the morning, daily stuff. We still gotta do stuff at our companies. Similar lifestyles.
I think all people that are successful have basically the same lifestyle.
Yeah.
Because people be like, oh, you make a lot of money. I'm not asleep at 9 o'clock either.
Nah.
I'm not asleep at 9 or 9.
Yeah.
Either 9 I'm not asleep at.
Yeah. My team think I'm crazy because sometimes I pull them. I've had to do 24-hour days.
You can't do that though.
No, I've done it.
You have.
You want to know why I've done it before?
You have
no,
to stop
I do
that.
sleep. But I'm talking about when I have to be on the road.
Yeah.
And then come back and we got stuff we got to get done here.
But the thing is, and how old are you?
Me, 40.
Yeah, I'm like almost. I'll be 49 in December. And me telling you like I wish somebody told me, right? You can't kill yourself doing this. Like, get your rest. It don't have to. Like, I don't feel like. I don't think a man need 8 hours of sleep.
I used to do 5, 6.
And I think that's enough.
Yeah, I used to do 5, 6.
I'm good with 4 or 5.
Yeah. But there's been times where I said that we had deadlines and it's going to be times you got to do them crazy couple days.
Just be careful, man. Like people be like, yo, all sleep. No, man, I'm asleep. I get up now and go to the gym. I watch my health a lot better than I used to. Like your health, spiritually and physically, is everything.
I'm very health conscious.
It's everything.
And very tapped in.
It's like just I got diabetes last year, and I reversed it, but
you did the natural stuff.
No,
you had to do medication.
I did medication. I reversed it, so like no more insulin shots, no more none of that. And it's very important that I wasn't taking care of my health. And when you literally, your body locking up on you, you think you about to die, Dog, 5 days in the hospital. You know, it's like, nah, I gotta do better. I have to do better for me. I wanna be here for my granddaughter wedding.
See, I had to key in and make sure first, like spiritually, I was healthy, and I focused on that first. Like, it used to be where I'd be like, dang, I gotta get to the gym. I pick my Bible, my study, and my prayer come first. So if I had to miss the gym today, oh well, spiritual health come first, then physical.
Well, that's cool, and I believe in that too.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you could put the Bible on audio book and listen to it on the way to the car, on your way to the gym, or you could do it when you get home, or you could do it and you can skip the gym and do whatever. It's like you just gotta find balance, and I think like my worst balance is like relationship wise, because people like, I want to be your woman. You probably don't, you know, because it's hard to be with somebody that is really driven into being the best ever at this.
Yeah.
In 30 years, I want people to be studying me in college about how I changed this whole film industry.
Yeah.
Like, I want everybody to know that I changed the film industry. I made you understand that, okay, you can have $100 million budget or $2 million budget, or you can have $1 million budget and do just as great. Like, I want to change the world around me.
Yeah.
And in order for me to do that, I don't have a lot of time for nothing else other than this.
Balance, my brother, like we just spoke on balance.
But that's something I'm working on.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, that's something that I'm literally working on. I'm working on balance. I'm working on being a better man, a better person, a better everything. You know, working on not cussing. You know, I cuss like a sailor.
Yeah.
You know, but I've been working on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just everything is a stage.
Well, I'm thankful that your health is gotten a whole lot better. Like, you walked through something that was major.
I lost 50 pounds too. Like, I was so geek. Like, like just doing what the doctor say.
Yeah.
Listening to what the doctor say.
Yeah.
You know, like I be okay when people like, yo, you do it naturally. I'm like, no, you know, because everybody I know that did it naturally ended up being sick. And I believe in a lot of stuff, but I let you live your life. I'm gonna live my life.
It's a decision.
You know? It's a decision.
You make your decision.
You know.
So like everybody heard that how they can submit their films to you, but what movies do you have coming up that you want to share?
Oof, I got fire coming. So I got Friend of Four about to come out. I got Loyalty Over Trust about to come out. I got Last Date about to come out. I got Street Legal, the second season of Detroit about to come out.
Okay.
Street Legal, South about to come out, and then Crime and the D about to come out. Those all about to come out like in the next the next 2 months.
We definitely tuning in, man.
You know,
we definitely tuning in.
I'm excited about the Street Legals. I'm excited about Crime and the D. Crime and the D is gonna be
crazy.
Yeah, because it's not a movie. It's literally we went and me and Crime and the D tapped in together, and we went and talked to the families of the victims, and got their side of the story about how they felt when somebody died, and the
it's deep.
If you don't cry, you the devil. I cried watching these interviews, man, and we got some dope hosts like China Borderline Boss. She one of the hosts. Lee Master Spratler, one of the hosts.
See, that sounds hit me for stuff like that too.
Yeah,
for sure.
What's it? Catherine Martinez, one of the hosts. You know, we got some dope hosts, and God, man, this gonna be a good year, man.
That's what's up, man.
We just started. Like, we already did like 7 movies and shit. Like, we working.
I love it. Keep grinding, man. Much success to you and what you doing. And then on the distribution, outside of movies you dropping, is there any just business, just distribution projects that's coming out soon?
So we got Mirror Mansion about to come out. We got Glow. Glow is going to be fire. It got Crystal Doll in it. Anything with Crystal in it, you know it's fire. That's from my people from New York, New Jersey. Okay. You know, they from New York, actually, from Queens. So, you know, that's Luke and his team. That's going to be dope.
Okay.
It's funny because I got like, we about to do Cream 2 with them. That's gonna be a DR2 with them though. That's starring Crystal and Mina Moreau. You know, we got movies coming, man.
So, as usual, Dennis got like 50 movies dropping. Do you know how many movies you've dropped? How many films in total?
So, from my personal company, 34.
So, you dropped 34 films. Yeah. Man, you dropped more movies than some people have dropped mixtapes.
That's good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have to.
Man, congrats. Salute to you, dog.
Thank you.
Salute to you, man. So, man, all y'all, make sure y'all follow Dennis on social media, Instagram. Say your Instagram and social media, bro.
So it's Dennis Reed and then 2 eyes after the D. And all my stuff is at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
So Dennis Reed, 2 eyes for the second on all social media. Yeah. Man, some of y'all just jump in his comments and ask him questions. And I'm going to go look and see if he answering them. And make sure that y'all just blow his social media up. Go ahead and start following him. Go ahead and just ask him for jobs. Like, hey, when is the next auditions? Make sure y'all show up.
And come to the boot camp, man. We be doing the boot camps around the country. So we doing Chicago coming up. But the boot camps will be pick our team at normally, our acting team.
So acting boot camps, y'all get ready.
We be having everybody. It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Man, I want to thank my guy Dennis for coming out. He didn't have to do it, but you know, I hit him up and he came through. I appreciate you. We salute you for being one of the ones that really got Detroit going crazy on the independent film game. And we just pray, man, that you and your team continue to be blessed and continue to move up.
I pray for your team too, the same thing.
Appreciate you, man. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Culture Conversation podcast. There's some 2 Detroit players here. What up, though? We'll holla.
What it do? Thank you.